everybody doing out there? Thanks for tuning in to the Paulk Radio Show. I'm your host, Paulk, on this wonderful Thursday evening where it's crazy outside right now. All this rain. Hope don't be no tornado, but we know there'll be no tornado. Yeah, live in the studio, we got my man Woo. About to turn pro. We call him Woo because I know every time he throw that punch and he's so fast. Like, ooh, did you see that? Ooh. Yeah, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm great, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. Yeah, I see you got all these callers. They're calling for you right now. Man. They keep on calling, man.
A lot of support already.
Yeah.
A lot of support already.
And that's important, I like seeing that and hearing that too, man. So, what's been going on, man?
Just training, getting ready for the next fight. Just staying prepared. I got a fight coming up next week. 3 days at a tournament at the Ohio State Fair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to be fighting there. Out of my weight class, actually, I'm going up for that fight, but I'm still confident going in and everything like that. Still doing the work, my coaches and everything. So just ready, I get out there.
Shoot, man. I'm like, as I was growing up, man, I was, I wasn't trying to, but I was just goofing around. So my buddy, he was a Golden Glove. Man, I used to get in that ring with him, man. The headgear on and stuff. That dude was so fast, like a cobra, man. I couldn't hit that dude not one time. He hit me about 3 or 4 times. Man, that's amazing, though, man.
As a boxer, I feel like just fighting in the ring, doing so many repetitions every day, days turn into years, and before you know it, it's just quick twitch in your muscles. You would be swinging fast, not even trying to,
like second nature.
Yeah, like it's just second nature. So,
wow. So you've been doing this how long?
I'm going on my 4th year of boxing.
Wow.
Always been a little fighter amongst all my brothers. Always been fighting, but yeah, like I just wanted to start new and actually get into, into the career, do something different. Yeah. I always wanted to box, but really ain't had the funds for it, the time for it, so I'm doing it now.
Yeah. That's your caller right there, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys got a caller. Let's see what it is.
Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello, thanks for calling the Paulk Radio Show. Who's on the line?
Rocky Chandler.
That's my father.
Hey, what's going on?
Coming to check in, a problem to check in on y'all. Real front to the side, Robert.
Yeah, that's what's up. Holla.
Big dog up in there, Cleveland Finest, the next champ of the land. I'm proud of him. I really am.
Is Mike on? Is Mike?
You're right.
It ain't on?
Oh, it's
Oh,
on.
yeah.
It's on. What's going on, Dad? One of my biggest supporters.
Can you hear? Can you hear us?
It's blinking in and out because of other bad,
Yeah. Yeah, that's that storm out there.
Behind the one inside.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
proud of him. He's a good man. He got so proud right now. We hear him on the voice. We hear him on the radio station. I've been here 48 years. I've never been close to no radio. Not from my radio at home.
Oh.
Wow.
It's a good stuff for the family.
Oh.
My mom and my daddy looking down on him, doing real good.
Yeah.
So proud of him. Ain't about to cry on radio.
That's beautiful.
I'm gonna cry when I get off though. I am. I really am. Proud of him. Give him a chance, y'all. Pay attention to him.
Oh yeah. That is so that's just so awesome, man, because everybody need that support, you need that support, and I think that's everything, that's a help pick me up thing right there, and we all want better for our kids than what we had anyway, and that's love.
nothing like us, but much better. Much better. Always raised to be better. Nothing like us. Don't even speak on me. Don't even let them see me. For real. Do you, man. I'm in the crowd. You will hear me. Just do what you got to do, dog. Then you gotta go home. You gotta go to work. You should know.
That's what's up.
That's my turn, dog.
Appreciate that, no Doug.
My dog right there. That's the ball. Too much salt. Love and law. That's rules.
Loss is turning to lessons. Loss is turning to lessons.
That's what forever. That's my baby. 46 years. I can go forever or ever, but I got like 39 people calling in, so I ain't gonna hold y'all. I just want to know them from the story. That's the main thing.
Right. That's awesome,
Right.
man. Yeah, I appreciate you calling.
Right. Take care of my baby. Y'all going slow, buckle up.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. For sure.
God bless.
Hey, Luke King, and bye-bye.
Love you. Love you, dog.
But you know that. There it goes.
There you go.
Another one.
That's a big supporter.
Thanks for calling Song Paulk Radio Show. Who's on the line?
Oh, yeah, man. What's going on, man?
Hey.
What's going on, cuz?
Yeah, man. I just wanted to politic my brother who is the next upcoming champion, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
What questions you got for me, cuz?
Huh?
What questions you got for me?
I mean, I really want you to just, let the people know, man, like, the time, the dedication, the difficulties that you put in to work towards your goal in the midst of adversity, man, you know?
For sure. I mean, definitely been through a lot, with the whole family. Still going through a lot, so this, as you know, like I know, is just a stepping stone to change generations, you know what I mean? So how our parents came up, we trying to change that, not even just me, like my brother that's on the phone, and I got some brothers that's, ain't here with us right now, looking at a little bit of time, but as long as they got it out there, we still got hope for it. So we just trying to change everything around, and just get a world a different outlook on this. For real.
Yeah, that's the best thing you can do, man. And that's positive right there. There's a will, there's a way.
This was my out route. This basically was always been my dream. As he knows, it's always been my dream. I'm gonna live it to the fullest. I'm gonna do it to the fullest.
Just like I always say, firing with all cylinders.
I like that.
What's that, man? I already know what's going on. You know what's going on, man. It's just the timing right now. We're gonna get to it. Let's go.
Appreciate the support, guys.
Oh, somebody else. Yeah.
Dang, they just rolling in back to back, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks for calling the Song Paulk Radio Show. Who's on the line? Thanks for calling the Song Paulk Radio Show. Who's on the line?
This is Denise is on the line.
How you doing?
What's up, babe?
Man, I'm good. How you feeling?
So how you feeling?
I'm good. I'm just like highly blessed. Highly favored. Just staying focused.
Huh?
Just staying focused.
I want you to keep on being focused. That's what's up.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support too. Always.
No problem. This is the time that you go over behind you. I support all.
I appreciate that.
No problem. Much love to you.
Much love.
All right, baby. Love you.
All right, love you too.
All right, thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
A lot of love.
Another call.
A lot of love.
Another call.
Thanks for calling Solomon Paulk Radio Show. Who's on the line?
Yeah, my name's Vlad.
That's my little brother. He boxes with us. He another up and coming boxing. Cole. They call him Flash for a reason. They go fast. He faster. He move. For real. What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. I just had to ask just so people can know, man, what weight class we fighting when we go pro.
See, I'm thinking about that, so I want to do 147, so we're going to try 147, but if I can't get down to 147, 154 definitely, I can get down to 154 easy, just to take that next step, I want to do 147. I feel like I'd be a force to reckon with in the 147 weight class, and the welterweight class, but any weight class, if I'm thinking about it, but I just want to stay strong, make sure that wherever I get down to, I'm still strong, still able to move, still able to, keep my composure in that ring. As you know, when we lose weight, it's a difficult time in that ring, so yeah, I just want to be strong. Yeah.
Great, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Where you at? Where you at in Hamilton?
165. 165. Fight 165. But sometimes I go up. I ain't got no problem fighting nobody 180, 180 and up sometimes. So, cause I know everybody, certain like private shows, you got like a 15-pound window. So from 165, that's 180. So typically, a lot of the times, a lot of the guys be a little bit more heavy than me.
That's a big jump.
Yeah. So, but I typically walk around at about 170. So it's not that big of a difference to me, really. So.
I think the biggest thing about probably more than the training itself is probably cut weight. I know you're gonna have to really go crazy on cutting weight. To go to 147, but considering how cocky you is, like, you a little buff.
Yeah, that's why I said I still want to stay strong. So, we gonna work down to it. Give me a nice nutritionist to get down to it and everything like that. So, make sure I'm still strong before I actually go all the way through with everything. But next best thing there is 154. So, hey.
Quick question though. I gotta ask a real question. Who you got? Parents versus Arrow. Somebody had to ask.
Oh man. I would say, honestly, I'm an Earl Spence fan. So I'm gonna go with Earl. But I feel like it's not gonna be as easy as everybody think it's gonna be for Earl. Like, Terrence is a different fighter. Definitely gonna give him a different look. Definitely got the same grit as him, the same aggressive. Like I'm saying, he just as aggressive as him. So it's, more skillful, everything like that. But it's just those little things that Earl do that matter. We all know he was breaking bombs. So but I'm gonna think about Earl. I think Earl gonna probably bring that home.
Hey, man, I just wanted to come over here and show you love, my brother, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Appreciate
That's
that,
all
bro.
love. Yeah, we appreciate you calling, man.
Yes, sir. I'll take it easy.
All right, you too. God bless you. Yeah, that's what's up.
So let's get down to it. What was your influence? What got you into boxing?
Well, I always, my father, he was always a fighter. My uncle always was a fighter. I was highly aggressive as a young boy growing up. Fought a lot in the streets, so I was more so a street fighter a lot.
Okay.
Like Tyson. So, yeah.
Street fighter a So, like, when I come across a lot of people now that know me from my past, they always tell me, like, man, I knew you was gonna do something that was gonna be aggressive. If it was football or boxing or something around that nature or UFC or something like that. Like, I've always been aggressive, so I always played aggressive sports that let me release that type of aggression. Um, just when I tried to box, I used to box when I was in the ninth grade. That was the first time I boxed, but I only boxed for about 1 or 2 months. I believe my dad took me out. My dad took me out because my grades was bad.
I'm about to
My
say
grades
grades.
Yeah, my grades was bad. I had to think about it, but I'm like, yeah, my grades was bad. So he took me out of boxing for a minute. Kind of discouraged me a little bit. And I just never found my way back to it. I ended up doing football, played for Richmond Heights and everything like that. Did good with them. And later on down the line, I was tired of just seeing everybody go to jail. You know, friends dying left or right that you grew up with. You know, brothers that you grew up with just going to jail, seeing all these years. Like my little brother that's been in my household, my right hand man since I was young, and my left hand man is my older brother, and really looking at time right now. So, little brother just did a 6-year bid, ain't seen his face in 6 years, so he kind of pushed me towards it. You know what I mean? Like, you always follow right behind me. So, when I seen him,
No, it's not what you think.
like when
It's
I,
not what you think. I'm sorry.
no, you cried, but just always talking to him every day, not being able to see his face, just only being able to talk to him through the phone. He give me a lot of inspiration. Both of mine, all my brothers is the biggest inspiration I got.
That's good.
That is super dope.
Yeah.
That is super dope. Now we gotta take a break. Oh, okay, they stopped for me. I'm gonna say we gotta go back to the call. Look real quick because I know y'all heard what was going on. So, forgive me, okay? But you know my family drag race, right? So
Yeah.
and so and I did too. You know, back in my college days and stuff like that. Maybe a little bit before. You know, I went and got all into my journalism career after I graduated from college and stuff. This was my car, and I sold it to him like this, and it's still sitting there, big set, same way I sold it. It's all the way in Hickory Ridge, Texas. I think I might go get her.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like for real, it's just sitting there, same way I sold it to him.
Go get it.
That's dope.
Yeah. Go get that.
That's good.
Here's another caller.
All right, thanks for calling the Solid Paulk Radio Show. Who's on the line?
My name is Rodney. I'm talking about my nephew, Willie.
Yes.
What's going on, Aunt? How you feeling?
Just giving out a shout out to my brother.
I love you too.
Okay.
Thanks for calling. So she's shy.
Yeah. Plus, this storm is doing many a thing right now.
Yeah, that storm is knocking, man, but it was blowing everything around.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I was probably out there for like, I'm gonna say about 10 seconds. Graced me. I was trying to run through it. I'm like, oh man, it's serious out here.
Yeah, I'll be tripping on the storm like that, and I'll be seeing the birds be flying sideways, and the wind just be pushing them.
Oh wow.
So that, of course, that was beautiful. Your influence and everything, super dope. But now this, who, like professionally, who was your influencers as far as boxing, even outside of that?
As far as boxing, just my biggest influence on life, period.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's okay.
I would say my dad. So basically, I grew up in a household with a stepfather, but I look at him as my dad because he's been with me so long and always picked all the things that you need as a kid into me. Like he drilled everything into me. He showed me how to work on cars, and he showed me how to use my hands to fix things. Always gave me knowledge on how to save money and never stop going for your dreams. Like even to this day, like he another one of my greatest supporters. Like that's somebody I always looked up to. So I would say my stepfather, but I don't call him my stepfather. Everybody call him Pops. I call him Pops. You know, so it's my dad. So I was always blessed to have two dads. You know, so and thankful for that. Yeah, but I would say that's he definitely was my biggest influence. Just seeing him go to work every day and not complain. You know, put on for. I have a lot of siblings. 13 siblings that he was taken care of, right? Fully committed, you know, without complaining about it. So it's like, just now, it's just like, even to this day, it's just like when I be ready to, I be having my down days, you pick me up like, man, you gotta get in that gym. Go to that gym. What you resting for? Oh, you can't eat this. Ain't you about to fight next week? You can't eat this. I'll make something else for you afterwards. So it'll be like, he make sure I'm focused.
Like got a coach at home too.
Yeah. Like I want you to make it just as much as you do. Mm-hmm. So I would say my dad though.
Yeah, that's a wonderful thing. I hear your phone.
Yeah.
My papa died. I call him Papa Died.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I got everybody calling him Pops.
Shout out to Pops.
Shout out to Pops. Big shout out to Pops. Hey, we're gonna be back into the calls.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for calling the Solomon Paulk Radio Show. Who's on the line?
Willie and Nova.
That's my girlfriend and my sons.
Oh, okay.
That's a beautiful thing.
Can y'all hear us?
Yeah, well, we can hear you.
We just want to say, keep going. Say, keep going. This is that. Keep going.
Aww.
Say, keep going, Dad. Say, keep going. No, but looking at the rain.
Okay, there it is.
Love you too.
We love you and we proud of you. And what question do you got for your dad? You're good. You're good. Ask him a question.
What you want to ask me, Woo?
Love you. He loves you so much.
Oh.
And what's another question? Okay, I will ask you a question. Let's see. Do you see yourself doing this for a lifetime?
See, I see myself doing this as long as Allah let me. As long as God let me. You know, so I'm gonna keep going until the day I can't go no more. You know, so that's my answer to that question.
Hello?
Yep,
You hear me?
We hear the storm just, knocking stuff in and out. That's all.
Oh, okay. I was asking him, does he see himself doing this for a lifetime?
You hear me?
Can you hear him?
No, I hear you though.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah,
Go ahead, try it again.
Try it again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear him now.
I was saying, basically, however long God let me. You know, as long as He give me the strength to keep going, I'm going to keep going.
Okay. All right, we love you. We're going to let you get back to it. Say love you. Say love you. I love you, Dad.
I love y'all more.
All right. Thanks for calling. God bless you guys.
You heard that.
That storm doing a doozy out there.
Hey, so yeah,
Two
so
warning alerts.
yeah, look, my husband called. When he called, he said that the trees, cause he's over at City Hall.
Okay.
He said the tree's bent over.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it must hit some
Okay,
power
everybody
lines
make
and
their
stuff.
own
Yeah,
safe.
yeah. So I'm like,
Crazy.
man, you ain't got far to go, do you?
Got a quite long stretch, but I mean, I got places I can go to that's close until it, roads open and
Goddamn.
everything like
Yeah,
that.
that's
So
good.
I ain't gonna just drive that far just like this. Nah.
Yeah. Let everybody know where you can be reached at, like platforms that you want.
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at _WooGs, 3 Z's. That is WOOHG with 3 Z's. I got TikTok. My TikTok connected to it. Also WooGs, Twitter, Woo. I think my Twitter. Okay. I mean everything connected to my Instagram. So so yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. I'm proud because when they announced it, that who you are, what you do, and everything, I was impressed, man. Because you know what, we need more young black men like this. You know what I'm saying? So, you taking care of your business and everything. And I can see it in you. I'm a good judge of character. So I can see that.
God first, family second.
Yeah. That's what I like. Okay, I'm gonna ask this brother on the show. Yeah.
Appreciate that too.
Yeah, ain't no problem, man. Yeah. So the boxing thing, you gonna do good, man. You already doing good, but you gonna continue doing good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I know a nutritionist and everything too.
Okay.
I can help you on too.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely gonna pick me a little bit up.
He's a professional bodybuilder, just like a professional bodybuilder that trained Holyfield.
Oh wow.
Yeah, to get Lee Haney.
Yeah.
To get
Physically
get him.
fit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
You need people like that on your team.
Yeah.
You really do. Really do.
So yeah, I got somebody, man. He's actual right now. He's trying. He was here, on the show about a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Big Mike, and his competition right now. He's getting ready for the Masters Olympia.
Mm.
Yeah, to Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, he all the way in.
Oh yeah. He's already a pro, but he's older now. He's going for the Master Olympia. Yeah.
So he definitely know how to keep his body all the way together. Get in there with the
He's a big trainer. Train everybody and stuff. Nutritionist. I mean, he know how to do everything. Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do he reside in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's perfect.
And you know what? This gym got everything in there. Even the bags, everything that you hit. We got everything in there. Martial arts, everything.
Okay.
Yeah, he get you together, man. Got the ropes. I mean, when I say this a hardcore gym, got everything. It got everything.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you're gonna be able to do a little bit more than just nutrition.
Yeah. Give you his info.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So that big fight coming up, man. So you training hard. And I know what they were talking about. Because, when they were talking about cutting weight and everything, because you feel weak. You're weak when you cut weight.
It's I always tell people, like, you cutting weight and you getting that ring, it's not as far as you can have all the energy in the world. You can go in there feeling like you can go 6 to 10 rounds, but as soon as you just start letting them go, your body gives up. It's like you ain't got nothing to fight. After the first round, you just like, man, I ain't got nothing to fight. So, and when you in there with somebody that's just trying to do just as much damage to you that you try to do to them, like it's like, man, like you rely on strictly your defense, like moving around, and because sometimes you can't even produce the amount of punches that you want to because your body just won't let you. So that's I've been dehydrated a couple times. I fought dehydrated, fought drained. It's losses just you just always look at them like lessons. Like it's a better way to get down. You know what I mean? 'Cause I know I could get way better. So it's like.
And I used to always wonder, like when you see boxers, they got the person on the rope, they just beating them, and then they back off. I'm like, why did you had them? It's like, man, them gloves getting heavy. Them shoulders, man.
You see a lot of boxers drop their hands, and them shoulders be on fire.
Yeah.
So my coaches right now, Coach Sappho, Coach Ali, like they make sure we throwing more than 100 punches, like every day. We throwing a lot of punches a day. We going 20 and plus rounds on the bag and shadow boxing, and make sure they drill it to where when we get in there, everything, the little stuff matter, always matter. Just keep your hands up, just not trying to look as pretty and just staying fluent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So those would turn a lot of regular fighters into great fighters.
Style and profile.
Everybody.
Look how I stand. Look how
It's a lot of fighters like that. It's a lot of fighters that be looking all pretty with their stance. They take a lot of punishment though. So it's like I pay attention to it and I take note on it. I'm still learning about the sport even more with the the pros that I train with, the pros that I come across every day. I still ask my tips on the sport and how to get better. So because they've been doing this since they about 8, 10, since they was young. So so I'm thankful for them as well for giving me all the knowledge that they can.
You're the second fighter I had on the show. The first fighter, he was in the what was that? AMC? Yeah. Cage fighter.
He was a cage fighter.
EFC.
Huh?
UFC?
UFC.
What did I say? KOC?
Yeah, AFC.
AOC, I'm like AOC.
I got food on my mind.
Me as well. I ain't listen. Didn't already worked out three times a day, and I got one more run to do. So before I can do anything, I need to get that run out of the way.
See, I used to compete years ago, but not in boxing though. I did martial arts and I did bodybuilding a part of it. And dude, that getting down to a certain weight, but the quickest thing that I noticed was the asparagus. Because asparagus, it draws to water.
Right.
A lot of times it's water weight.
Right. That's very So that's true. Water weight is so like around like the last week, a lot of boxers cut a lot of water that they be drinking, consuming, and everything like that. Me as well. So it's just
at the same time, it's good for the sport. It's half and half because at the same time, that could be a little dangerous on your body.
Yeah.
Your health.
Yeah.
We need that. We need that.
I feel like if you ain't doing it the correct way, okay, because I just went through training during Ramadan as well. So basically, I'm Muslim, so like I was having to fast from sunrise to sunset. So that's no food, no water, no music, no anything like that. So it's a lot. So a lot of restrictions on. So but more so, I would say that's probably the healthiest I've ever been. Around that time, I usually get like my healthiest mind. Yeah, I'll be drained a lot because you ain't putting the right energy in your body, all day like you can. But as far as how I feel when I do put that energy in my body, like I'm feeling great.
Like pop.
Yeah.
Boing.
Especially if it was a lot of weight, like just naturally, just knocking off a lot of weight. I probably got down to like 158 just doing Ramadan. So, and I was feeling comfortable, like I was still 170. So,
I've been dehydrated, boy. Like you could drink the whole Lake Erie, boy.
Okay.
Wow, you be like, dang.
no, for real.
I've been, and then when it's hot like this, it's easier to cut weight when it's real hot. But you still be drained, though, man. But you know what? That's discipline in your mind, body, and soul.
Right.
A lot of discipline. It takes a lot of discipline.
Yup. Wow. So you say you got that fight coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You got a couple more after that, or you recuperate for a while, right? Oh, not really.
I used to think that a lot of boxers did, but I fought every weekend from the middle of February all the way until the middle of May. Every single weekend.
Wow.
Every single weekend.
And then training every day on
I
top
was
of
training every single day. So it was like, I knew I had to get the experience. I actually love fighting like that because the experience and just the rush they offer you. You know, so when a boxer not fighting like that, you can say you sparring and stuff like that, but sparring not fighting. You know what I mean? So it's like you get your feet more wet when you fight. You know, get that anxiety out of you. That be building up every single time. So it's just like I was more comfortable fighting back to back to back like that.
So you gonna step in the ring with some of Mayweather fighters and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
You can hang with it. You can do it, man. Yeah, because I noticed he got a lot of fighters and stuff. Then he got this kid he fighting. I think he in his teens is all I know. Young teens.
Mm-hmm.
And they say
His name, Cornell.
I don't remember his name, but he young, man. They say that boy's a beast.
Yeah.
Haven't lost a fight or something like that.
That's the one. I don't think he's not pro right now. I know he's amateur. But he'll
Ain't he like 16 or 13 or 14? He's
be like 16.
Yeah, something like that.
Like 16.
Wow.
Training with a lot of pros though, so you can just tell that experience there for him, like IQ there for him already.
Mm-hmm. But you got the experience under your belt too. You say 4 years.
Yeah.
You know, you got it, man.
Yeah.
You know, only thing you just as long as you live and you continue learning, but you got it though.
Yeah.
That discipline, man, is that's something.
Yeah,
Something, man. Wow. And then do y'all go around like? Because I know I had a cousin that used to box. He always used to take this walk around, put the white tape around his hands, just always stay knuckled up.
I probably don't do that.
He used to keep that stuff around his man, but he was just so used to it, you know.
He was staying ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only time I tape up literally is when I'm about to hit the bag or when I'm about to get in the ring. Because I don't even like shadow boxing with like taped up. I just like my hands feel good.
Right. That's for what to hit harder and for your stuff won't shatter at the same time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, your hands is your money.
Yeah.
Hands is your future. So it's like,
But then
gotta take care of them.
then on top of that, speaking of that, you have to be careful out here because you're a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
So the police gonna look at you, even if you ain't got your pro card, the police gonna look at you as a pro.
As a pro, yeah.
They gonna be like, okay, you a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you're doing. Even though that person was in the wrong, you in the right.
Right.
They gonna look at it a different way.
And you know what? I actually just had that conversation with my oldest son. He just turned 6. But he boxed, you know, and he looked up at me like, Dad, I want to be better than you one day. So a lot of times when he be having his little altercations and stuff like that, I always tell him, you gotta think before you do. Because I know you got aggression. I know you be mad and you got, like, people make you mad a little bit quicker. You know what I mean? But you have to be able to control that and do it the right way. Handle the situation the right way. People knowing that your dad fight, knowing that you fight, you know what I mean? You're inside the gym just as much. Your hands gonna be labeled as weapons one day. You know what I mean? So you have to be able to control that. And the sooner is the better. The sooner the better. You're gonna save it from a lot of issues, a lot of problems.
And like I said, hopefully this would discipline him as well. You know?
Yeah.
But by him looking up to you, he gonna listen. You know, even though we know our kids are hard headed and stuff like that, you know, but
definitely hard.
Yeah.
Definitely hard.
But I think this will help him as well, even know if he even got anger issues, this will help him. This is be an outlet.
Right.
You know,
Right.
some people don't have an outlet.
Mm-hmm.
So some of them don't know what to do and they just go nuts.
Right.
You know, and be locked up in this. But this will help. I mean, like you said, you got to change the cycle sometimes,
Right.
some way. You know, so yeah. So like you said, starting with you, and so on and so on.
Right.
And that's like I said, man, that's a wonderful thing, man. Especially your son look up to you. Because a lot of dads either don't have the opportunity to do that, or they don't stand up as a man to do that.
Right. Right.
So, hats off to you, man.
Thank
you know, you
thank
winning, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I definitely love having my sons around me, just to make them better than me already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I said, we all want better for our kids. You know, if I just say if I'm this, I'm that, I'm way up here. I want my son to be way up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, it's gonna happen though. So you gotta get your rest and this and that.
Yeah. Got to get right back up and get back to it in the morning. It's 5:30.
That's awesome though. Like I say, I'm always interviewing, entrepreneur, rappers, punk rockers, R&B singers, but not fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you the second fighter I didn't have on the show. I've been doing this for a while. You know, and that is awesome.
Hopefully, I can bring a lot of fighters to the show. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you say it's here, right?
Oh, the fight, yeah. It's located in Columbus at the State Fair.
Oh, okay.
At the State Fair. So it's gonna be from Wednesday to Saturday, actually. So
fighting on them days.
It's a tournament. It's a tournament. So yeah, definitely you gotta make weight every single day as well. So you're gonna be weighing in early in the morning, fighting in the evening. Saturday usually be the championships, and then I like to roam the area roam the fair with my team afterwards. So it's definitely good vibes. Good vibes with it. I went there last year, but that was one of the fights I was drained. I was so drained. Like, yeah.
So you know what to do next
Yeah.
time. So it's like homework,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You stay ready. 'Cause I got a buddy. He's pro bodybuilder as well. We all grew up together, but he retired, but he stayed competition ready all year round. Because some people off season, they got an off season. No, this dude stayed competition ready all year round. And by him retired, he still be talking about, man, I'm bored. I'm looking for a competition to get in. I'm like, shh.
I feel like when you got that type of mentality, you always got something to look forward to. You know what I mean? Like I always, like just having a little brother. He always, a lot of people be like, why do y'all compete with each other? Like, it's really not competing. We're just competitive. You know what I mean? So he want to be better than me, and I want to stay better than him. So it's like we gonna keep working until we probably gonna be the best.
And that's pushing each other.
Yeah, we're pushing each other in the long run. So it's. I preach that to my sons now. You gotta push your brother to do this. He gonna look up to you to do this. You know what I mean? Because he wanna follow after you. And my youngest, he actually do be following after his older brother a lot. I was like, you gotta set an example for him. Because you want him to be better than you, but you want to stay better than him. So you gotta keep working so he don't catch up.
Because I've been seeing them videos, man, online, and them little bitty kids, man, they little. They probably just, got the gloves, hit the gloves, down low, over their head. They little kids be ducking back. I'm like, check this. That kid be looking like they're 3 or 4 years old,
Nice already.
Yeah.
Good.
I see little girls training like that. I see little boys training. I'm like, man.
Sometimes the girls be colder than
Woo,
The
man.
girls ain't nothing to play with.
Because a female is aggressive anyway, regardless. That's like a female animal. They're more aggressive than a male animal.
Yeah.
So that's
true.
That's the species of any kind of female is going to be more aggressive. Wow. So any shout outs? You got time? You can do just shout outs.
Yeah, I want to shout out to my team DNA. Shout out to my coaches. Coach Sappho, Coach Ali, Coach Trav, Coach L, Coach Reg, Coach Jewel. You know, I want to shout out to all of them because without them, I wouldn't be the boxer I am. You know, I want to shout out to my teammates, the ones that make me better every single day. The younger guys, you know, that's just looking up to is Cardi, Zad. Um, the older guys, as far as Tiger, Abdullah, Amir, just the Mason brothers, period. You know, Tizzy, another up and coming fighter. Just all those guys make me better. You know, I'm able to ask them questions and call up. You know, just ask them what I need to work on or how do I get to this level? How do I get past this? And they give me that information without a doubt. You know what I mean? How to cut weight appropriately and still stay strong. You know what I mean? They still give me the information without a doubt. It's always love amongst them. You know what I mean? Montana too pretty as well. Like I done came across him a lot of times. Like he one of my guys as well. So like every time I see him, I always, you know, he always asks me, man, how you doing? How the career going? Like where your weight at? All right, okay. All right, keep up the good work, son. You know, just everybody in the boxing community in Cleveland, man. It's just very supportive. You know, we got a lot of talent in Cleveland.
Yeah, we do.
A lot of time.
I say that all the time. Yep.
A lot of talent, man. And the world just not really getting to see it. You know, so it's like I want to be a part of that group that they get to see. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm working towards. I want to stay with it, get with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to shout out to my parents, you know, my mom, my dad, my pops, just my entire family, all my brothers. You know, even the ones that's locked up, missing them, they'll be home soon. Shout out to my family, my girl, my sons, love them. And again, just my team. They just, you know, they're the ones that make me go hard every time I hit the jump.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Well, your brothers come home, they gonna see that video.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And all your other videos, I know they gonna be highlights and fighting and all that
I
stuff.
be sending them videos. I just sent my little brother a video and he was like, man, looking nice, man. Like, you looking nice. So now it's like, he be competitive, but he be like, he just actually admitted after all these years, like, he never admitted to me being able to beat him. He just admitted it, like, yeah, you're right, man. I can't beat you. You told me everything. I can't beat you. I definitely can't beat you now, but just give me a couple years. Like, I'll be back up there. All right.
That's good, man. But it's still, no matter what, had that good support.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
it ain't like no other. Yeah.
I want to shout out to my brothers as well. I got a cousin brother. That's my cousin, but he like my brother.
Right.
Wilson. He a basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this man do everything. He play basketball. He cut hair. He rap. And he box.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades. He coded everything he do too. So that's another one that he pushed me hard. Anytime we hit the gym, he pushed me hard. When I don't feel like doing something, get in the gym. Get there. Oh, I'll take it. Or I'll find something. I'll Uber you there.
That's what you call support. People got your back. You know?
As well as like my brother Barry. Like, that's another one that's not my blood, but I always say not my blood, but you're stronger through the mud. You know what I mean? Because you brothers in the mud. So he grew up with me. He always just pushed me to do better. You know, so that's another one that's always supported without question. So as well as my brothers, my cousins. You know, so it's always love.
You got anything over there, side you want to ask me? She's like, let's get into it.
You got some fights coming up. Is there anybody that you're interested in fighting?
I'm interested in fighting.
Yes, somebody that you know that can help, you know, with you winning, of course, take you to the next plateau.
on an amateur like level, I really want to fight the ones that I got L's on my record to. I feel like those fights, I wasn't at my best. You know,
like fight him again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like just to, just to make the confirmation. Like it's levels to this. You know?
Right.
So,
Right.
like,
Right.
I don't like to be overconfident, but because I'm a very humble guy. But when I lose and I know I wasn't supposed to lose, I lost to losing too much weight, or cutting too fast, or something like that, to where I can produce and be the fighter that I know I am. It do something to me.
Yeah,
it just pushes me a little bit harder. So it's like I always want to come back and just be like, I want to see you again.
Especially when you be like, I know I can whoop you. I know I can.
Right.
I want to see you. So just the fighters I got them L's too. Even just it always went to decision. I ain't never fell down in that. So it's only about three or four. So.
Hey, I told him I want to see him fight people out of what's his name? Camp. What's his name again?
Mayweather Camp.
Out of Mayweather Camp.
That was
nice.
That was nice.
I'm gonna see him one day too.
Yeah, soon.
That'll be dope because he training a lot of boxers and stuff. Coming out of his camp.
Right.
So
I actually got one of my moms. Another one of my moms stay down in Las Vegas. So when I go and visit her, when my brother come, when I go visit her, probably gonna go visit her with my brother too. But before my brother come home, I'm gonna go visit her and probably get inside there and some good work. Try to see what I can work in.
As far as boxing legends, are there any specific ones that you study?
Tyson.
Okay.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Man, that man.
You carry his physique.
That
Yeah. Yeah, you carry his physique.
And he was one of the smallest middleweights.
Absolutely.
He walked around at that weight.
Yep.
A lot of guys came down and
That's a fact.
sat at that weight. He walked around at that weight.
Man, that boy was bad.
Yeah,
boy.
he wasn't fast. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you another one, Marvin Hagler.
Oh, yeah, marvelous. Yeah.
Marvin, yeah, definitely. It's a lot of fighters. Like those two specifically, I watch them. Like non-stop. I would just keep watching them. I watch Holyfield a lot as well. I just like how Holyfield. He's another one of them fighters that just did the simplest things good. He wasn't as skillful and hit extra hard like Tyson do. Was real fast like Ali was, but he did the little stuff just to the team. So that made him a great fighter. So that's another person I watch a lot.
Any Ali?
Yes, Ali.
Yeah.
I love Ali.
Yeah, you know what I would advise? This is just a piece of advice, me and my bachelor's degree out of Ashland University, and performance enhancement, specializing in sports. But I would advise, I don't want to advise you to, continue to look at people, because they got so many different styles and stuff like that, and I know you can take from each one of them. But from Muhammad Ali, I would advise that if you're watching him, to make sure that you listen to him just as much as you watch him.
Okay, Ali, he definitely one of those type of guys that just, like I remember you just said, like, just as far as like being in public and stuff, just seeing my hands as a weapon. Ali is one of those guys where I seen an interview on him, like, Ali, how do you become the best? Well, first start off with pulling him. First start off with staying away from the clubs and staying away from the girls and staying away from the things that's gonna just drain you, like mentally, physically, emotionally, and like it's gonna drain you. So it's like just hearing him say that, he was just so confident in his ability, his God-given ability. It's always influential just to listen to him and watch him as well. So he was an outstanding guy. He was one that stood on everything he said. Everything he said. So, another
man, they were all good in their time.
That's right.
Don't try to do all this crazy stuff, man. They were the best in their time. Everybody got an era. You know, so man. I remember when Tyson came out, man, it was like people could even go get a cup of water without missing a fight to knock it.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, man. That dude. Ooh, and that still is to this day, even though he retired, he lost all that weight, you know, and then he got big, you know, like sloppy, then he got back toned up, but he's still not like, you know, but man, that boy's still a beast.
He's very intelligent. Very intelligent guy. Just listen to how he talk on his podcast and how he always explain his past and what he went through. He went through a lot.
Yeah.
Young guy. So you just tell me he's very intelligent guy. He's off what he been through and off of the knowledge that he received from him. So that's a guy that I listen to.
And I think the girl that's with him helped him a lot out too. You know, his wife and everything. I think she really helped him with that. You know, his lashing out and going crazy and this and that. You know, because you know, like they say, Beauty and the Beast. You know, that beauty would soothe the beast.
Yeah.
So, and he needed that. So,
mental health is a real thing.
yeah, it is. It is.
Depression is a real thing. All that is a real thing. People battle it every day.
Every day, man. So you never know what people going through. You never know. That's why people never should lash out at people, because sometimes people might not be ready. They not be thinking. They might not be doing certain things on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, it just their mind is somewhere else, and they don't realize, oh, I'm sorry. You know,
Right.
You know, so we all human, man. Ain't nobody perfect.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
but yeah, what is it? Got back light outside.
I know, yeah.
You know, we just looked out there and it was looked like
Dark.
it was 9 or 10 o'clock.
That's what I was looking at. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just happened to glance.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like that.
Yeah, but it might start back because it's supposed to be 90% though.
That's that Cleveland weather.
Yeah.
That's that Cleveland weather.
We close to the lake too. Shoot, man. Oh, that's why it's not. It's getting better with the. You know, it ain't going in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. It's these power lines around here. You know, it's like they 100 years old. So, but yeah, we're gonna be getting out of here the old way. Yeah, man. Did you know what though, man? I really appreciate you coming down though, man.
I appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah, you more than welcome to come back. And anybody you know want to come on the show, like you mentioned, you know,
Right.
she more than welcome.
Yeah, you got stuff coming up, you know, come by and holler.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Right.
you can do a lot of the promotional thing here. You know, like, hey, mom, I got a fight coming up here. I want everybody to, you know, I mean, we here, man.
And we would love to come and see you and support us.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because this is a platform for people that to have a voice.
Yes.
You know, so like I said, this is internet radio, so they hear you all over the world, no matter where they're at.
Right.
So, yeah. www.nostaticradio.net.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So one more time, let everybody know where they can reach you at, and we're about to get out of here.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at _WOOHG with 3 Z's, 2 G's.
That's what's up. So I want to appreciate you for coming down, man. And like I say, you're more than welcome to keep on coming down. You
Thank
know?
you, man.
Yeah.
Definitely be back. Definitely gonna be back.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Slice, you got anything?
Yeah, we just want to remind everybody that, you know, a family member, a friend, or a loved one who's been affected by violence, no pun intended, you can reach out to the Trauma Recovery Center, 216-644-5487. They will come to you wherever you are. They are free. They're 24/7 and confidential. They offer real help for real needs in real time. And once again, they're free to 24/7 and they're confidential, and they can give you the tools to rebuild your life and your health. Call today, 216-644-5487, the Trauma Recovery Center of Northeast Ohio, also affiliated with the Center for Families and Children. And finally, we just want to thank you for tuning in and even watching the Solomon Paulk radio show with your host Solomon Paulk here on the station where we don't bring no static, but we sure don't bring the noise on staticradio.net. We want you to make sure that you check us out on social media where we absolutely love to hear from you on Facebook.com/No Static Radio LLC, on Twitter at No Static _radio, on Instagram at _No Static Radio, on YouTube at No Static Radio, and our newest platform, Discover.tv, same thing, No Static Radio, all one word. For continuous streaming, check us out on TuneIn.com, LiveOnlineRadio.net, or MediaQ, and for replays on Mixler or Mixcloud.com. Same thing, just type in No Static Radio, all one word, and for all things No Static Radio, including up-and-coming events, merchandise, and an in-depth look at all our great shows here. Please check out our website at www.nostaticradio.net. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this thunderous Thursday evening. And you know what it is. We got more music, fearless, and pleasure here on your voice of the revolution. NoStaticRadio.net, powered by Google, partner with Colors, and sponsored by Lamont Avenue Wise and Cleveland Rugby League, and designed exclusively. You guys be safe out there. Make sure you follow the traffic signals. Look, if there's no light, please just stop. Use it like a traffic light.
All right.
There's no such thing as YOLO, you guys. You don't live once. You live every day. You die once. So, once you're gone, that's it. So, please be safe out there. I'm Miguel Decisive, Solomon Paulk, and the Solomon Paulk radio show. Whoa. Make sure you keep an eye out on him, you guys, and make sure you go follow him on Instagram. And we're out. Peace.
Yeah, what she said. Peace.
It's all good picking up already. Smell like something good picking up already.
Sometimes I gotta whip up stuff here. My husband work around the corner, so I gotta, I gotta make sure he's taken care of.